Hello and welcome to Leaders of Tomorrow, the series that salutes the spirit of entrepreneurship among small and medium enterprises. This week, ET Now's SME Caravan will explore a sector that India is renowned for. It's a sector that's earning significant foreign exchange for India and is driving the growth of the country's service industry. With increasing foreign and domestic tourists, the Indian travel and hospitality sector poses bright opportunities for SMEs. So let's begin today's journey with a company that's serving affordable Chinese food to India's youth. Meet Ashish Kapoor, an engineer with financial management experience in North America who finally returned to India to follow his passion for food. A first-generation entrepreneur, he pioneered the introduction of Chinese cuisine in the quick service restaurant format 9 years ago with his company Moods Hospitality. Today, the company is popular for its restaurant chain, Yo China.
People ask me, how big is this business? I say 350 million middle class, 3 meals a day. If you're Punjabi like me, 5 meals a day. So that's 1 billion meals a day. So the opportunity is massive. And luckily for us, Chinese is one of those cuisines in India where public perception and public demand has always been there. We've pretty much gone in and said, let's cater to that by serving great quality food.
When we started Yo China, the USP was affordable Chinese, was the tagline. Now it is chilled out Chinese. So over these 10 years, we've realized that people have moved ahead in life. Affordable is not the right choice. It should be great Chinese meal, an experience with a better ambience than what it was in 2003.
Yo China was the brainchild of Ashish Kapoor, Joydeep Singh and a few other partners, all of whom had a love for food. So over the last decade, Yo China has targeted India's youth by serving delicious yet affordable Chinese food. The chain innovates to offer something new every now and then, the latest being the Yo China Cafe.
It's delicious, very good. We were both particularly struck at how nice the tempura was, very light, very crispy. Perfect.
Restaurants are for sure about great food, but it's also about giving a 60-minute vacation, a Chinese vacation. So that's why the newer format, the name and the tagline is Yo China Cafe, chilled out Chinese, because we catered in the past and today to the youth, and the youth is highly aspirational. So we've gone in and brought in combos to the country, brought in dim sums en masse, and that entire cuisine is authentic in its own right, but also has mass appeal within the country.
At a turnover of over 50 crore rupees, Moods Hospitality has today established 52 outlets of Yo China across 14 cities of India and has even diversified into the fine dining segment with another brand called Dim Sum Brothers. This chain offers elegant ambience and an elaborate menu to the well-traveled and informed consumer.
Dim Sum Brothers is fine dine, the entire environment, ambience, experience, menu gels with that. And it's highly experimental. So there's 60 varieties and there's no chicken dim sum on the menu, or there's no veg dim sum on the menu. So it's for someone who's got an evolved palate, who's traveled, and there are plenty of such people in the country today.
So how tough were the initial days and what sort of an investment did you begin with?
Well, the initial days were really tough. We must have heard over 90 investors saying no to the entire thought of creating a large Chinese chain across the country. The initial investment was 70 lakhs and there were 6 entrepreneurs who said, let's get together and create this vision, and thanks to them we're here, and along the way we got private equity funding, and there have been a lot of learnings along the way, but I think the biggest thing for us is top line is vanity, bottom line is sanity, but cash flow is reality. As long as meal by meal experience is wonderful, growth will just happen. It'll be karmic. There's no point just putting your foot on the pedal and growing recklessly.
So today you have over 50 outlets across the country.
Yes, 14.
How do you ensure consistency and quality?
We are in 14 cities, and consistency is the largest battle. In our country, it's hard enough to get a standard supplier of tomatoes. So if your raw ingredients are not standard, it's very difficult to create an end product that's standard. But we have a commissary out of Gurgaon where we do a lot of centralized sauces and provide to the rest of the country. We also have standard suppliers, and over the years it's training and a lot of people interaction, because at the end of the day it's meal by meal, and Chinese food is cooked fresh at every single outlet.
What would you say is your biggest challenge today?
I think the biggest challenge for us is really the people challenge. You know, how do we attract people who make guests who come in smile, who give guests a great experience, who give that consistency that we talked about. And that's really the biggest challenge. You know, real estate and supply chain, everything is workable, but at the end of the day, a meal, a 60-minute meal should leave the guest smiling.
YoChina now plans to go international with outlets in Dubai, Nepal and South Africa. Dim Sum Bros, on the other hand, is set to reach out to more Indians in metro cities. And between these brands, Moods Hospitality is hopeful of capturing the taste buds of every Indian who enjoys even a bite of Chinese food. So that was YoChina offering chilled out Chinese food to Indian youth. Let's find out what this company can do to improve its business and growth from our SME doctor. Dhiren Shah, Managing Director at Norwest Venture Partners, will be mentoring all the companies that we are featuring on the show today.
Moods Hospitality. YoChina is a very well-known brand in the dining space. I like the fact that they've gone into the casual dining space, which is a area of great growth. They're also expanded across 50 points of presence and across 14 cities, which is pretty great. One area where they need to kind of focus on as they scale up, across India, will be making sure that they have consistency of supply chain and consistency of the kind of quality of food and services across all of the India presence.